Hey, welcome. Wherever you are right now, on your commute, at your desk, taking a walk, we're really glad you pressed play.
Welcome to Fluent English Talks. I'm Anna.
And I'm Ben. And today, day 1, episode 1, we're starting something together, and that feels pretty exciting.
It really does. If you're here, it means you want to speak English more naturally, more confidently, and that's exactly what this podcast is for.
Every episode, we talk about real English, how it sounds, how it flows, how real people actually use it. Not textbook English, real English.
And we go slow, always slow and clear, because we know that's how it actually helps.
Okay, so, episode 1. Anna, do you want to tell them what we're talking about today?
Yes. Today, we're talking about one of the most powerful techniques for learning to speak English fluently. It's called shadowing.
Shadowing. If you've never heard of it, don't worry. By the end of this episode, you will know exactly what it is, why it works, and how to do it properly.
And if you have heard of it, maybe you've tried it before, we think you'll still learn something new today.
All right, let's get into it. Here's everything you need to know about shadowing.
So, Ben, let's start with the basics. What actually is shadowing?
Right. So shadowing is a technique where you listen to a piece of spoken English, a podcast, a conversation, a short clip, and you speak along with it at the same time, like a shadow following a person.
You're not waiting for the speaker to finish. You're right there with them, word by word.
Exactly. And that's what makes it different from just listening or just repeating after. With shadowing, you are speaking while you listen. Your brain is doing a lot of things at once.
And that's actually why it works so well. Can you explain that a little more?
Yes, so when most people learn English, they practice in separate pieces. They study grammar, they memorize vocabulary, they do listening exercises, they practice pronunciation, all separately.
But when you actually speak, all of those things have to happen at the same time.
Right, you have to think of the words, put them in the right order, say them with the right sounds, at the right speed, with the right rhythm, all at once. And that's really hard if you've never trained it that way.
And shadowing trains exactly that. It trains all of those things together at the same time in real speech.
It's like learning to drive. You can study the theory, you can know every rule, but at some point you have to sit in the car and do everything at once.
I love that comparison. Shadowing is sitting in the car.
Exactly. And the more you do it, the more natural it feels.
Okay, so how do you actually do it? Walk us through it.
All right, step 1, choose your material carefully. This is really important and a lot of people get it wrong.
What do you mean?
So a lot of learners, when they hear about shadowing, they think, okay, I'll shadow a TED Talk, or a movie, or a news broadcast.
And that's too hard?
For most people starting out, yes. If the material is too fast, too complex, or too unfamiliar, you spend all your energy just trying to keep up. You're not learning, you're just drowning.
Drowning in words.
Exactly. So start with something slow, clear, and at your level. Something like this podcast, actually, or short conversations, simple dialogues, things where you understand at least 80% without trying too hard.
So the language should feel almost easy so that you can focus on the delivery, the rhythm, the sounds, the flow?
Perfectly said. The language is not the challenge. The delivery is the challenge. That's what you're training.
Okay, step 1, good material. What's step 2?
Step 2, listen first. Before you shadow, just listen. Once, maybe twice. Get familiar with the voice, the speed, the mood. Don't shadow blind.
You want to know where you're going before you try to follow.
Right. Then step 3, shadow out loud. Not in your head, out loud. This is where people make mistakes. They think they're shadowing, but they're actually just listening and moving their lips a little.
Guilty.
You have to actually speak, full voice or at least a clear whisper. Your mouth needs to move, your jaw, your lips, all of it, because you're training your mouth muscles, not just your brain.
That's such a good point. Speaking is physical. It's a physical skill.
Exactly. And step 4, don't stop when you make a mistake. This is really important. When you're shadowing and you miss a word or you say something wrong, keep going. Don't pause. Don't go back. Keep following the voice.
Because in a real conversation, you can't press pause.
Exactly. You keep going, you catch up, you move forward. That skill, continuing even when it's imperfect, that's one of the most important skills for fluency.
So, shadowing actually trains your fluency mindset, not just your pronunciation.
Yes, that's exactly it. It trains you to keep going, to not freeze, to trust yourself.
Okay, I want to ask about something. A lot of learners feel embarrassed when they shadow. They feel silly, speaking along with a recording, copying someone's voice.
Yeah, it can feel weird at first.
What do you say to those people?
I say every great speaker you admire learned by copying. Musicians copy, actors copy, athletes copy. Copying is not a sign of weakness. It's how humans learn anything physical.
And speaking is physical.
Speaking is very physical, and when you imitate a confident, natural English voice, over time some of that confidence becomes yours. It transfers.
I really believe that. You absorb the rhythm, the energy, the way phrases connect.
And one day you open your mouth and it just comes out more naturally. Not because you memorized rules, but because your body knows the shape of the language.
The shape of the language. I love that.
That's what shadowing gives you.
Okay, last question. How often should someone shadow? How long? How do you build a habit out of it?
Great question, and my answer might surprise people. You don't need a lot of time. 10 minutes a day, done consistently, is more powerful than 1 hour once a week.
Consistency over intensity.
Always. 10 minutes every morning, same time, same routine. Before coffee, after coffee, whatever works for you, but every day. Because you're training a habit, not just a skill.
And if you miss a day?
You don't punish yourself, you just come back the next day. Small steps, that's the key.
So, 10 minutes a day, good material, out loud, don't stop for mistakes, and be patient with yourself.
That's the whole method. Simple. Not always easy, but simple.
And that's it for today. How to shadow like a pro. Ben, that was really good.
Thank you. I'm passionate about this one. I really believe shadowing is the closest thing to a shortcut in language learning. Not a real shortcut, but close.
The closest thing to a shortcut. I'll take it.
Here's your challenge for today. Find one short piece of English audio, 2 to 3 minutes. It can be this episode. Listen once. Then shadow it out loud. Just once. See how it feels.
Notice where you slow down. Notice where it flows. That information is gold. It tells you exactly what to practice next.
And tell us in the comments, have you tried shadowing before? How did it go? We want to know.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe. We have 50 episodes coming, one idea at a time. All slow, all clear, all built for real fluency.
The transcript is in the description. Read it, listen again, shadow it. That's how it becomes yours.
Thank you so much for being here on episode 1, day 1. That matters more than you know.
Take care of yourself, keep going, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye for now.
Bye. And remember, even 10 minutes today is 10 minutes your future self will thank you for.